Hey there, gorgeous gays. Version 2 here with Monster Hunter Rise. My chair is spinning a lot when I did that intro. My word. Just spinning it everywhere. I'm on a spinny chair and I like it. I spent years doing this stuff on a stool. And it was cool, good posture and everything like that. But it didn't spin. I've had this spinny chair for like 2 years. It's nothing new. It just, I noticed it a lot when I did that intro. Anyway, we're doing Monster Hunter Rise. We're doing more high rank stuff. Hi Zax, hello, you have missed nothing. I've been rambling to everyone in chat beforehand, so don't worry, this stream's been going for like 15 minutes, you've missed nothing. I literally just did my intro for what's gonna go on the YouTube. Hi Mikey, hello. I don't mean to shit on everyone else in chat, but like, when Mikey pops into chat with the Luigi saying hi, it brings me so much joy. But just seeing that waving Luigi saying hi, it just always brings a smile to my face. I love it so much. I love it so much. Anyway, we're working through high rank. I'm gonna do one thing here. We've already passed this rank, but there's a great Baggy and a great Roggy, which in this rank are the only two monsters that we haven't fought. And they're both together in a single quest. So we're gonna learn the light bow gun. I'm gonna fight them. I'm gonna take this lance off my back. Actually, let's go to the upgrade thing. I feel like because I switch weapons so frequently, now that every single time I go on a quest, I'm just like, wait, go and upgrade this the weapon that I want to use for this quest. Can it do any stuff? Also, I need to turn up the volume on my game. Wow, it's at like 30. Why is it so quiet? Is the game really quiet for everyone here? Is the game really quiet for this? This does put a smile on my face. Sadly, I am indeed using a light bow gun, not a sword and shield, so it can't be a Joe-Cat reference, sorry. Even though I'm pretty sure that's an Infinity War reference, I'm calling it a Joe-Cat reference, because I prefer Joe-Cat over Infinity War. So, there is that.
Take all the time you need.
I still can't make this! Where do I get a Spring Light Cup? Ah! It's fine? Okay. But yeah, for some reason it's... No, my speakers are at 50. They're normally at 50. Weird. Okay. This is really quiet on my end. I'm so bad at managing audio. I'm so fucking terrible at it. As I've mentioned before, you will always have permission to yell at me for volume. The fish still kills me. I'm like, why do I not have it? And then I'm just like, have I actually gone fishing in this game? I don't think so. Probably why I don't have it. I do have this one. Which actually, doing this quest will be perfect to upgrade this exact bow gun. Wow, okay. Wow. This should be what I'm looking at. I just want something with rapid. I want something with a good rapid. That's what I'm looking for. Single shot rapid pierce. Probably not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm bad at pierce ammo, so probably not what I want. Rattling gun? Oh, rapid fire flaming. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Okay. Normal ammo 2 on rapid. That's actually pretty decent. I remember when me and my friend fought Shara and we just did something with the Ish jokes and puns. Ish, I love you. Sorry. I kind of want to make this. I don't know. Spread rapid and normal rapid are both exciting to me. Because I'm bad at it and I don't have a build around this yet, so they're probably the simplest ones for me to do. Also, I think I should just go for the bone one. I think out of everything that I'm looking at, the bone one's the best one. I think I'm just gonna go for the bone one. How about the bone dragon? This does have rapid spread too, on a single shot reload. I mean, look at it, it is a shotgun. And fuck it, go for the bone thing. And I can't, I don't have a cute fangs. Alright, well, let's go and do this. Not too worried about what materials I use. There we go. Okay.
Come again.
Now, equipment. Ammos. I need ammo. So I should probably check for ammo. I don't know where my ammo is sorted in this. Have you done the smithy tree quest for the switch axe yet? The origami one? I think I can make that. I don't think I have the parts for it, but I think I did the thing where I got it. I did see the person who was working on making 1,000 1 fucking 1,000 origami switch axes, they did it. They did it. And what they're hoping back is for a duck from Frontier or something to come back into the main series. The carbs gotten from the Argosy, that would explain why. I think I've only just started trying to get the other things that aren't honey, because I'm on like 700 honey. So, I think I've only just started trying to get the other things. Fastest speed weapons in Rise of Gunners, who guessed? As Blade Master, Longsword, Judge Blade, and Dual Blade. Oh, Longsword's fastest, and then that aren't guns. What a shot! You know what, fuck it. Just take everything that I can carry. Yo, this one takes cluster bombs. Go! Fuck, go! Fuck, go, we're fucking going. Do I have my other things in my item pouch? I do. I've only got 9 mega potions. It's fine. They're baggies and roggies. I think we'll be fine. I don't think I need to go super ham-fisted on all that to get all of the goodness out of that. Alright. Daily Dungax, got calculator. I'll take it. Gotta respect the commitment. It's 1,000! And it requires tickets that, like, you randomly get by doing village quests. That's the fucking wild thing to me. That's the shit that's nuts to me. Like, you make it out of using several different monster parts, like 3 different monsters. And then fucking Kimura tickets. Like, it's not even just, oh, do this one event quest 1,000 times. Or hunt this one monster a bunch and get all the parts for it. No, it's the random drops of random amounts for doing village quests. I need to go now. My internet is so bad the stream will make me moving. That's concerning.
Time to go.
Part of that might be... actually, I'm not streaming at a higher quality than before. I was about to say I'm streaming at a higher quality than before. I'm not streaming at a higher quality than before. I'm recording at a higher quality than before. When this goes up on the YouTube, it's going to look really good. You know how sometimes it gets blurry, there's a lot of action going on? That's not going to happen on YouTube anymore. I'm finally encoding using my graphics card, which is a 2080, so it's good. It's not perfect picture quality, but that's only because YouTube compression literally can't handle it, and I can't record higher than 1080. Because my capture card's only 1080, the Elgato. It's a 1080-60. But it's going to look better on YouTube now, but I'm not streaming at a higher bit rate. It's still 6,000, which is the max that you can do. It's the max that you can do. Oh, head itchy. Head itchy. Skull itchy. Everything bad. But we're fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, just stretch the body a little bit. Oh, God. I slept atrociously last night. Like, constant waking up, lying in the wrong spot. Like, more waking up than usual for me. Falling back asleep and just, like, not lying down properly. My body is fucked. My body is absolutely fucked today. I love the eating cutscene, but I always cringe every time I see it. It's so good though. Why would you cringe? How do I? Oh right. I forgot in this game you can't use up and down to do that stuff. That's using the things. Yeah! I have a bow gun. Oh, it doesn't have a standing reload. Sorry, a walking reload. It has a quick reload, but it's not a walking one. So, okay, you know what? Now that I'm in combat, my game audio is a little loud. Just gonna turn that down. So by me, and I'm gonna shoot these things from a distance. Whee! There we go. Reload. Oh god. I completely forget what these things. What are these things? Oh yeah. No. Oh, okay, that's the slicing one. Okay, X is the slicing one. That's the good shit. That's the powerful shit. The other one's my fanning shit. Why cringe? I don't know why cringe. It's so good. The only part of the eating cutscene that I don't like currently is my character's face model when she does the big smile right at the end is not right. And I don't know how to change that with the character editing voucher to fix that. And I didn't even do the slicing. Sick. Cool. Wait. Whee! Can't believe they gave a drift button to my bow gun. And I can't believe that I swapped out the thing that I loved so much in the demo of the fanning bolt and the fanning mover. But extra damage increase is probably more useful for me than sticking a mine on the monster. I mean, I'm shooting the mine right now and it's working out pretty fine, so I think I'll take it. Ready? Whee! So ridiculous. I love it. Now, fuck you. Place the mine on the ground. 8-trip mine. Eat trip mines. Actually, you know what else you should eat? I have these now. Eat it! Ooh! Hell yeah. Ugh. Ooh! Fuck that Ruggy. Where's my normal turn? I am being the scrub and using only normal 2 ammo. It's fine, don't worry about it. Whee! Oh god, I miss evading reload. I miss evading reload so badly. My about the animations when you vigorous drink. That's how I drink. You see the sliders that I have on camera. That's how I fucking drink. Whee! That's so fun. It's just I'm not used to the music yet. So as someone who like both loves Nia and like listens to Darkaza karaoke music in my own time, I'm used to hearing Japanese vocals. So for me it's a bit more familiar. You can do a nice quick reload at the end of the fanning maneuver. That's nice. I'm curious if it speeds up, like if you've got a really slow one, whether it speeds it up on that as well. I'm curious. Real quick, MH Story 2 is fucking magnificent looking. It's not something I'm gonna be able to play at launch because, you know, I still have Stories 1 to go, but I'm definitely excited for that. Yeah, that is like a different animation at the end of that. I think it is definitely like a particularly fast thing. Yo, broke some parts. My cat said plays. Like new Pokemon Snap, but always. But I don't know what you mean by the always. I've also been told that Pokemon Snap is good. Which again, I can't play because I haven't played the original. I know you don't need to for that, but it's like...
You're my best pal.
Like, Pokemon Snap looks cool and stuff like that. It's the type of game where if I was to play it, I'd probably stream it, and I'd probably stream the first one before that. Okay, you know, I'm spamming normal while these two are stuck here. I should probably do a spot as well. Eat shit, die! Yeah. I got shrapnel ammo. Let me actually, I got some spread. I got rapid fire spread here. Shotgun! Does way less damage. But I can stand while I can use it while, I can reload it while moving. I can indeed do this, so I'll take it for the time being. I love the first one. I'm excited to play the first one. The best way for me to play it right now would be, just blue stacks the iOS version, right? Like, the iOS version would just be better for, like, streaming and stuff like that compared to going back to the DS version, right? When you do that, you're going to think of names to let chat choose. Oh, if I come up with a good one, I'll do it, but it'll absolutely be a first in, first serve for chat for most of it. Like, when I do Pokemon, Sword and Shield, eventually, that is going to be the same situation for that. I'm not at the point in popularity where I'd be like, oh, do donations or anything like that, and you get a chance to name them. But like, because if you're really big, that's kind of the best way to do it. Because if you don't have that, then you get too many people saying shit. It's hard to keep up with it. But I'm not big enough like that, so good. But yeah, that would definitely be that case. Because I can come up with some good ones. I can't come up with every good one. Also, this feels like it's taking way longer than it should. I think this is technically a low-ranked gun. I think this is technically a low-ranked gun, so there is that. Finally, the one's not even rapid fire. Go back to this. Ow! Maggie, what are you doing to me? Shooting him in the butt doesn't bother them that much, it turns out. I'll always get at least one person name something cookie cutter. I'm trying to think if there's any cookie-based Pokemon. I can't think of any. And if there's any of the drones in stories, that is absolutely perfect cookie cutter territory.
I'm gonna punch you full of holes.
God, you got a quick reload on the wirefall as well? Damn. I guess that's just the falling reload. I guess that's just falling reload, which is usually nice anyways. From memory.
Be careful!
Oh, goodness. I want to use range weapons so badly in this game, I just feel like I can never do the problem. Like, I never do the justice. Which part of it is the build. They definitely, like... They're definitely ones where if you have a really good build, you get way more out of them. Oh wow, I'm out of normal. I'm out of normal ammo.
Nothing's coming.
That's how you know I'm doing really well.
It's trapped.
Pierce! Pierce time! Pierce time! Hit them both! Hit spam them with pierce shots in the distance. Yeah! I forgot about how much further away you need to be for this thing to be critical distance.
Here it comes.
Whee! So far away. Far away. So far too long. Sorry. Cookie cut of the Naga Cougar. Well, it does look like it. I'd consider all those Rex Wyverns cookie cutter because they all look fucking the same. Sorry, I will take any opportunity in my life to talk mad shit about
Not even a
Yo,
challenge.
Baggy Dad. I will take every opportunity in my life that I can to talk shit about the Tiger X Naga Cougar Paradox.
Coming.
I will take every opportunity I can to talk shit about them because no one else wants to. Yeah. Slicing am I broken in this game? I don't think it is. It doesn't have sticky. Is sticky broken in this game? They should be.
You won't know
They should
what
be
hits
broken.
you.
Urgh, that completely missed. Nice! Nice. I'm doing well. I am definitely knowing how to use a bow gun. What we can learn from this experience is I definitely know how to use a bow gun well.
You won't know what hits you.
Urgh.
Oh,
So I was gonna keep shooting you and hope you die soon. How are you not dead yet? But your bro died so much earlier. I forgot to quick reload at the end of that. I literally did the fanning maneuver to quick reload and then I forgot to quick reload at the end of it. Sick! Cool. Fuck yeah. I don't even need to quick reload. I have standing reload for this. It's shooting that
I'm bringing the heat.
Yeah. Okay, that was just completely missed. Do I have any other better ammo? I've spread so. I don't know if that's actually that much better. And I have 2 shots before I have to reload. Feeling like this gun's not great. I took this gun because it had rapid normal too, and I'm out of that, so now I'm just like, well, fuck. There's still more more unique monster of the Rex Wyvern family. The Rex Wyvern itself, it just looks like an old tiger. Unless there's more in other games that I haven't seen yet, which I thought they were a trio. I mean, I thought Kashalade, Aura, Val, and Chaosro were a trio, and then Chameleos is actually the finish of the trio for that. So I guess World and Iceborne just taught me wrong. That is one funny thing about going through Generation Ultimate and getting this context of, oh, this makes other monsters make more sense like with some of them. Oh my god, how are you not dead yet? Die, die, die. You must die. I alone am best. Yeah, that's a reference ball. Fuck yeah, why not? Sure. Woo!
You're fast.
I like aimed that perfectly to swing right through that cloud of poison. Fuck yeah. Free meal activated. God hell yeah. It's the first free meal that I've had properly since I first. Or if others have proc that has haven't noticed it. By the way, I made a new armor set. I have free meal now. I actually grinded out decos. I have free meal now. Won't name any of them, but there are more and they're great. Fuck yeah. Well, it messed up some things, but also didn't at the same time. Well, like the thing that confused me the most, like learning about the old games, is how like I thought Fanged Wyverns were the basic class of monsters, and they were like the common ones, and like most of the low tier stuff based on what I had seen in base World. And then you learn it's just like, no, actually before World, the only one that existed was Zenoga, a relatively high tier monster that's not an Elder. It's like, oh, okay, wow. So yeah, like the context of certain monsters just completely changes because knowing that, like, Zenoga's the only Fanged Wyvern, and then you start getting stuff like Gyros and Jagras, and it's just like, oh, okay, this is not what I thought this was, but hey, I prefer Rise more than Worlds. Don't just blow up my shit from a distance, you fuck. I mean, it's hard for me to judge her right now. I'm still working my way through the story. But on a combat level, I absolutely prefer this game. Like, the combat in this game, like, there's a reason that I'm switching up. Hey! Blew yourself up on those things. There's a reason that I'm changing weapons so frequently while playing this game. It's because the weapons are the best. I don't know if I can say definitively the best they've ever been, because I don't know the old games well enough to say that specifically. But, for me, so far, there's not a single weapon here that I think is worse than it was in Golden Iceborne. And several of them that are much better. Or at least way more accessible for a person who's new to the weapons. No, my baggy corpse disappeared. Now I'm mad. Rise is just more fun despite the lack of Best Black Dragon. But one day... I mean, you'll be waiting a while. I imagine that's going to be an expansion thing.
You're my best pal.
You'll be waiting a while for that. I'm glad the classic Yellow Dragon trios reunited in Rise. They complement each other so well. That's the thing that was so surprising me to learn. Like, because I thought the trio was Val, Kushala, and Teostra. And then it's like, no, it's not Val. It's the quirky lizard dragon. People come back, he always comes back. Hasn't Vitalis only been in a handful of games? Or do you mean Alatreon, who has also only been in a handful of games? I think. Or do you mean one of the other Black Dragons that didn't come to World and Iceborne? I know there's others. I don't know how many others there are. And I know that I know about the variants or rare species or whatever they are of Fatalis. Like, I know about Crimson and White. I haven't seen them in combat. And for Crimson, I haven't even seen Crimson's design. But I know they exist. Those were things that I found out, like, before Iceborne. Because they were just, like, I heard about it, so I looked up a little bit of it on my own time before, like, realizing that, hey, that might be spoilers, before I decided how much into this I was going to get. I mean, Alatreon. If Alatreon comes back, you're going to no, I bite the damn thing. Poor Alatreon. What did Alatreon ever do to you, huh? What did it ever do to you for you to murder it? So that's the thing, my big thing, which is not coming back, is Safi. Safi ain't fucking coming back, not in this game. And that's the one that I'm just like, but I want that. Wait, I forgot to actually speak to Haha, you're here, dude. Or did I already get the skill for doing that? I might have already gotten the skill for doing that.
If it isn't cool,
I think I already got the skill for doing that. Come back, Oreo, I need to kill you, what the fuck?
Welcome to the hub.
The amount of Black Dragons you haven't seen is less than the amount of fingers on one hand. Isn't the amount is the amount of Black Dragons there are in total less than the fingers on one hand? Unless they start getting into Frontier and stuff, because I think that I've seen some of the trailer stuff where it's just a billion explosions at once. Monster. So I don't know how many of those count as Black Dragons. I just like murdering my species. Because you like being solitary and alone and stuff. I'm onto your lore. I'm onto your lore. Alright, we have a Ludroth, a Barroth, 2 Volvidons, a Bishaten. That's what I'm excited for the most. A Puke, a Basarios, and a Rathian. Wow, there's a lot here. There's a lot of new boys here. Anyone else here who's new in any of this other stuff? I don't think so, actually. Yeah, every key quest here is actually to solve the new monsters. And there's also, like, this stuff. Like, I can do Puke and Barroth together by doing this quest. And I also get a new skill for the hammer. So I'm probably going to do that, actually. Do I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, I've still got 7. So I could do, yeah, if I did all of the other quests and then did this one, that would get me all the monsters and all the key quests. We're doing that. I'm learning a hammer. I'm gonna hone my hammer. Glory hammer. Sorry. I will reference Glory Hammer whenever I can, because more people need to listen to Glory Hammer. Same with Unleash the Archers. If I ever find an opportunity where I can reference them, I will. Have you seen how many videos on my channel are named The Epic Rage of Furious Thunder? It's a Glory Hammer reference, and I will make it in every opportunity that I fucking can. Unstable environment. I did see that I had a little logo next to it. Does that mean there's gonna be another monster gonna kill me? I think it means there's gonna be another monster that's gonna kill me. Damn, that thing actually looks kind of badass. For an ore weapon, and I hate the normal ore hammer. That actually looks kind of cool. I will give that one credit. It's actually kind of alright. What the fuck is this? It is such a garish gold. I kind of have to appreciate it for its boldness. Jesus. Yeah, like 80, but that's only because I don't want to play Worldborn ever again for a while. I'll go back to it eventually. I mean, I have to. I literally haven't beaten it. I just don't want to. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not going to have fun doing Archempid, Volcana, and, what's it called? Fatalis. I just feel like I'm not going to have fun doing those, so I haven't been doing it. Gagwa! Egg Hammer! 200 attack. That's really high for right now. That's actually really high for... It's all yellow sharpness, but still. And there is, of course, the teddy bear, which I can't make. That's how I can't make anything. I think my best bet right now is actually still just escaping on with the Almadron one that I have, which I could upgrade in low rank because it's a plate. Because I have the Tetracarpus. Ah, fuck it. We'll stick with that one. We will stick with that one because there's apparently nothing else better, and it does look ridiculous. So it works. Almadron hammer. Let's just say, don't fuck around with something you can contain. I mean, that's why I don't want to fight Vitalis.
Time for a break.
I don't know, like, the actual, like, fight itself against Archempid Volcana is fun. It's tense. I just hate the time limit, and I'm worried that the Vitalis thing's gonna be the exact same thing. And it's just, if I have, like, 10 streams of trying to beat Fatalis or Archempid Volcana, and I never beat it in those streams, and I fail, like, so many times in a row because I ran out of time, I know I'm gonna get frustrated and hate the experience. So, I kind of don't want to do that because I want to avoid that happening. I have good memories of World and Iceborne, and I kind of don't want the last things I do in it to be frustrating as shit. So I've kind of avoided doing it.
Duty calls.
Hey, fish, hello. Ah, so that question mark camera I still haven't is the Gargwa tree. I guess makes sense as I can't ever recall killing Gargwa in Rise. You get that one from delivering Gargwa eggs. There's a quest for one of the girls. It might be a Yame? Might be someone else. You deliver Gargwa eggs, which you don't have to kill them for that. You just have to attack them in the butt. That being said, sadly, I have killed Gargwas in this game because my animals are out of fucking control and have happened to kill someone I'm doing that. Also, I think I accidentally killed one while riding another monster to attack another monster. I don't think I've ever intentionally killed it with my weapon. I've never intentionally killed one with my weapon, and I don't even know if I have killed one with my weapon. It's either been my cats or monsters I'm or piloting. I was gonna say riding, but I'm just gonna say piloting. It's probably more accurate anyways. Whenever you go play Water Gun, I'm just gonna be like, have fun with God. I will not have fun with God. That side quest makes sense. It's still sitting in my side quest lists. Well, I think because I can't advance through the story off camera, because I'm doing it all for streams and stuff, when I play this game in my own time, it's working exclusively on side quest stuff. So I've actually been keeping up with it a lot. Because, I mean, like, there's nothing else for me to do off camera, so it's been the only thing I'm doing, so it works out well. One of my favorite things in free time is play Young Garuga over Geese being, Young Garuga over Geese being the most evil thing alive. Some of the words there made me very confused.
There's
I don't
something
know what
here.
it means. Like, Geese as in Howard? Repurken! Double Repurken! Fucking, oh my god. So I've been watching Maximilian Dude lately. Like I watch him from time to time. Like I'll watch his fighting game stuff because I really like watching fighting games and I wish I could get into fighting games. I'm just terrible at them. So he's the one I go to if I want to watch any fighting game stuff. But because I don't keep up with fighting games as much as I do other games because I'm not as good with them. there's a lot of games that he plays where I've got no idea what's going on, so it's hard for me to even appreciate that. Like, if he's playing Street Fighter or KOF, then I can appreciate that stuff. Like, if he ever does a Third Strike video, I'm fucking there. Just like, hell yeah, let's go. Like, I'm terrible at Third Strike, but I fucking love watching that game because it's, you know, one of the best fighting games ever made, if not the best. But, I love watching his full LPs of, some games. And so, Resident Evil 8 came out, and I don't play Resident Evil games. I love the design of them, and I love watching them. I don't really personally play them, though, because the movement is just too constricted, and I get frustrated by it. So I love watching them. So anytime a new one comes out, I've been watching it. Like, I've watched RE2 remake and 3 remake, and some of these older series, and now 8 through. Fucking one of the funniest things, which I don't know when he started doing it, is whenever he goes to sneeze, he'll just lean over his shoulder, and instead of saying a chew or anything when he sneezes, he just goes, sorry. He just had a sneeze there, and it's just like, the first time that happened, it caught me so off guard, and it was so funny. I'm just like, fuck me. It caught me so off guard. It caught me so off guard. Yangaruga theme, the Mustangs autocorrect LGU, and the Blue Goose. So you play the Yangaruga theme over Geese? Just like videos of Geese? That's also the part I'm confused by. Also, oh my god, that did so much fucking damage. How did that do 240? How did that do 240 on each one of those? Do you just have a really weak hit zone to hammer? On the head? What the fuck?
You're my best pal.
I am very confused how that did so much damage. Did I technically hit the tongue? Because I know its tongue hit zone is really low. Wow, the final my Big Bang combo hit the wings, so I didn't fuck all. Well, I guess that's the trade-off for this. And the gospel. Cool, sick. I'm doing really well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, I'm doing fine.
You shouldn't have ticked me off!
By the way, I have like full Wirebug Whisperer on right now, so... Actually, no, I don't think it's full. I don't think it's full. I think I have level 2 Wirebug Whisperer. Geese attacking people. Have you played Untitled Goose Game? Because that game is really good. They've still got physical copies of it on I Am 8-Bit. I'm tempted to buy one. Just for a collection thing. Misfits, do you use talk to text? Are you... there was someone in my chat who uses talk to text, and I can't remember if it's you or someone else. I think it was the person who I banned. But yeah, either you'll talk to text or you'll autocorrect. It hates you. It hates you. It hates you so much, and I don't know why. Good to use the impact rate of being crazy strong. That move really hurts. I've just never seen it do 240 before. Like, I think that was just like hit both of them crit perfectly and just hit the hits. Like, yeah, see, that did 193 that time. That was a waste. I could have done something way better with that. Oh well. I've been really bad at optimizing those things. Ready? There we go, into that one. Boom! Hell yeah. Dodge the hammer in midair. Impact Crater! I guess I just both hit crit. Wee! Hammer's really good, by the way. Good old autocorrect, getting people into trouble. My favorite experience in autocorrect is the fact that I was actually trying to type the word duck to someone because we were talking about cute ducks, and my autocorrect on my phone actually changed to fuck. And I'm just like, my phone gets that I'm Australian. Fuck yeah. Volvidon! Hi, buddy! Just rolling on up. Just spread destiny away in the battle. Let me ride you. Thanks, buddy. Impact Crater. Great for instantly riding on stuff.
This is gonna be good.
I was about to say it's gonna be a roll, but how could it? I'm on top of it. Oh, it's got a tongue attack. Nice. On its back A. Its whippy sticky tongue. Mounted Punisher. Oh, there it is. There's the rolling. Bam!
Bye-bye!
Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, and it rolls away. Bye. Ugh. Fuck yeah, Hammer, let's go. You said something about seeing a frontier trailer too. You mentioned the explosions, but what about the designs from what you've seen? Ridiculous. So one of the ones that I saw, and I don't even know if what I saw is accurate, but it looks like a wolf that was one half on fire and one half on ice. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And every single attack that it did looked like it exploded the entire arena. And it did like 5 in a row. And I'm just like, wait, what the fuck is going on? Like it was, to be fair, that might be one of the more egregious examples in the game. It was on a Twitter post of someone saying, someone saying, Frontier is what happens when Monster Hunter goes full anime or something like that, and then they just showed that trailer, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I even looking at? The backstrong on Volvy's OP, the whippy sticky tongue, it's so good. Okay, I'm actually gonna get off the dog. I can't ride a dog over a hill. I wish I could wire bug the dog. Like just jump into the air with the dog and wire bug, and the wire bug carries us both. Just have like super strong wire bugs that can carry at that. Man, the Molo steals some moves from him? Oh my god. I swear to god, if you're gonna tell me that's where the fucking... Oh god, I wish I hit the head and killed it. I know it's only blue skull, yeah, but still. Is Magnum Molo's rapid fire multiple explosion jump into the air to dive bomb you stolen from that? Because that's like the most ridiculous shit Magnum Molo does. There's only one backtrack is the Frontier if you don't count the Fatalis version in that game. I have also heard that Fatalis is different in that game. Like, even though it's called the same thing, I have heard it's like a different design and stuff. I haven't seen any of the physical Frontier Fatalis, but I have heard that they are different to normal Fatalis, even though they've got the same name. Like, it is considered the same thing, like name-wise, but they're different. I don't get it. We'll get to those videos at some point. Like, I'm still kind of working through Rise. Like, my thinking is maybe start the videos of going through the older games once I beat Rise's story and high rank in GU. Because then it's just like we'll be calming down a little bit. There won't be like a ton of heavy focus, like working through stuff for Monster Hunter for a bit. Like obviously there's still G rank in GU, but it's not quite the same. Because I'm going to do it all in multiplayer, and it's not a ton of new monsters, where even high rank in GU has been almost all new monsters for me, outside like for what I'm doing on camera. So, the big spinner. Oh, encoding overload. Wait, okay, fine. So I'm now encoding with my GPU as opposed to my CPU, which allows for a way higher max quality. Which my CPU could probably do it. My CPU could probably do a really high quality for that stuff as well. I just haven't worked out how to do it. I have a fucking Intel i9 like overclock. It should be able to render like and encode stuff as good, if not better, than my 2080. But I don't know how to set it up to do that. I don't think I've actually overclocked it yet, but even without overclocking it, it should be able to do a lot. So I'm currently encoding with my GPU. Something that people notice with that is that every now and then the camera and screen will stutter. Like the frames will just stutter for like half a second or so every now and then. So if that happens, I do apologize. Let me know, because I want to see, because I'm just trying to like lower the quality of how much it's encoding to see, is there a trade-off of like minimal stuttering issues while still having the quality that I'm after? So just, yeah, if you ever do see that, let me know. I just noticed that my OBS is saying I had a, specifically just saying an encoding overload. I didn't drop any frames though, so that's good. When I was doing Metroid the other day, when I had the encoding overload, I specifically dropped the frames. That was it. So I'm just like, shit. It was like 20. It like dropped like 20 frames. That's still not a good thing. Vales and Runty actually have different names, being Black Flame Vales, Crimson Name Vales, and Ultimate Wife Vales. Oh, I thought they had the same name. I thought it was the same name, but just different things. Okay, that would explain why they're different then. Fair enough. I did not realize this. It's like a wire bug for me. I'm gonna go this way and hope that I can get around to where Pookie is from here. I do not know the Sandy Plains well enough to actually know my way around here. The ins and outs of it are I'm not quite familiar with yet. Of just like where the entrance and exits to the up and down parts are. Still not super confident on that, so itchy ear. Hi Pookie! Sorry to murder you, but you're not the one from the Witcher quest, so bye! Just me spamming roll, hoping that I'll time it with with the roar. Not by actually timing it, just by pure chance.
This is the end!
Damn it. I was like lining that up to be a dramatic kill shot. But all it did was a dramatic I got hit.
Now I'm getting angry!
Pookie! Let me dramatically kill you. That was gonna hit you if you didn't roll, you bastard. I love the way the feathers change when you enrage. It's so much more beautiful in this game compared to Worlds. The coloring of the change and enrage is so much more vibrant, and I love it so much. Instead of MH games, there's also monsters like Santi Volvi. Okay. I am once again being trolled by my chat.
Have a taste of this!
Oh, I actually got it! I finally fucking got it! I normally always fuck up the wake up here on Impact Creator and always end up hitting the head like on one of the upswing attacks instead of hitting it with the downswing first. I finally fucking got it. Hell yes. Finally. Oh my god. Also, I think 341 might be the biggest damage number that I've seen in this. I don't know if I've used Greatsword since getting the high rank. That'd be the only way I would have seen a higher number. And I will take it. Hell yeah. Alright, come here, doggy.
Giddy up!
Woof woof.
Time for some sharpening!
Where's the barrel? There, I am going the right way. Good. I kind of just started running this way without checking whether it was the correct direction. It is. It is. We're good. Hi, Bareth. Sup? You're another monster that's massively improved its game over World and Iceborne. It is kind of ridiculous how much better monsters are in this game compared to World and Iceborne, even the same monsters. Like, it's ridiculous how so far they're all just improved. I actually kind of enjoyed my time with Duratotus in this. I mean, I kind of enjoyed my first time with Duratotus in base Worlds as well, but that was also like my 4th monster that I fought, so I was kind of just enjoying playing the game at all. So, I try and do a little on the monster. If I know that's fine. No, it's just when I see stuff like Santa Volvi, I'm just like, okay, this is just Watermelon Uragon all over again. Like, it's more so that, where I'm just like, feels like you're trolling me, and you so easily could be. Yo, Bareth, get in there. Urgh. Urgh. That is not what I wanted to do at all.
Okay, that's enough!
Okay. I was trying to launch the Bareth at the Volvodon so I could then ride the Volvodon in, like, Wyvern ride and attack the Bareth back. But it wouldn't let me face the Volvodon to do the ride. It's also a pumpkin Uragon. I just don't believe anything anymore is honestly what it is. I just honestly don't believe anything. The great thing is by the time we get around to it, I'm going to forget all of this. I won't forget Watermelon Uragon because that's what started it, but I'm absolutely going to forget everything else by the time we get around to it. Absolutely. Maybe we should just make up monsters. Oh, yeah! Cover it now! Cover it now like you haven't been doing that the entire time by saying you'll do it now. I'm on here. I'm on here. That's alright. So now that you've said you're going to make up monsters, I'm now expecting you to actually mention the real ones. And it's just going to be one of those cases of, well, how do we know whether you're telling us the truth or whether we're lying? We're just going to swap all the time and say that the truth is true sometimes, lies are lies sometimes, the truth is a lie sometimes, lies are true sometimes. You won't know anything. It is very difficult to impact Crater or Bareth because it's very tall and it likes to move its body and hit you while you're in there. That's what I'm noticing. Also, I'm somehow still on 10 mega potions. Wait, I've used one more potion and just picked up some money. Fair enough. I have free meal. Have I mentioned this? I like it. Yeah! Well, actually, I do have a hammer, and I am fighting a Barroth. Maybe I should actually try and break your fucking head. I don't know if I've ever done that. Because I know only blunt weapons can actually break your head. No, I'm gonna have a very hard time doing that, apparently, because I'm bad at fighting this thing. In main series, only 5 black dragons, including all Fatalis. The spin-off says 2 exclusive black dragons. So you're talking about the stuff that does all the ridiculous, wibbly, wacky explosions in Frontier aren't black dragons. It makes me terrified to see what an actual black dragon is. That's what it makes me terrified of. Like, fuck, if that's not the black dragon, what is the black dragon?
You shouldn't have ticked me
Whee! So I have the spinny hammer, so therefore I must spin. Ow. I'm having a hard time against this Barroth.
Well, that sucked.
I'm having a hard time killing a Barroth with a hammer. I don't know if you all know this. It's a little secret. I haven't really let people on much. I'm bad at video games. Whee! Not the direction I wanted that to go in. Whee! Barroth! I'm not even close. Hi. Okay, now you're acting like a puppy dog. Now I can't be mad at you. Can't kill you though. LOL! The final hit once again did not hit the head of the thing that I was big banging. Why am I so bad at this? That's why I try and never punish with big bang in this, because I'm really bad at it. That's just Frontier being Frontier. Fair enough. Fair enough. I am excited to see the ridiculous bullshit in Frontier. It's like, it's that stuff where I've heard so much about just the ridiculous nature of Frontier and how fucking way, I guess. And I've seen a little bit of it, so one day that's gonna work, and I'm gonna stun it by doing that, and it's gonna be the sickest shit ever. Well, it won't happen right after I just got the stun, you know, but hey. Red Lunostra, I swear to fucking God, if that one's real, I'm actually gonna be mad at that one. If that one's actually real, I'm pissed. The thing is, that's also a great way of, like, if that one is real, it's a great way of, like, telling me and me thinking it's a lie because it's so stupid. But also, if you say that you're going to lie and that one, like,
this is the end.
if you are, like, saying we're gonna tell the truth and then that one is a lie, it's believable that there would be one that dumb. Because I've seen Black Diablos and Blue Rathalos. Why Fatalis disintegrates you in that game? And it lives up to the legend of Fatalis, I guess. I will erase you from history. I will rewind time and you will cease to exist in all timelines because of my attacks. That sounds like Fatalis. Or at least, that sounds like what the lore of Fatalis should be. Evangelion Brachydios. Crossovers, that shit could be real. I could see Bracky being an Ava in the show sometimes. So here's my thought process on the spoilers. Now for Monster Hunter. We've gotten to the point where people aren't spoiling the main games anymore, so I'm fine with it. Because like, when I was yelling at people about spoilers, it was just like spoiling monsters that I was like fighting either later that session, or people would just be like, yo, you're about to fight this monster? Here's all the stuff that this monster does right as you're about to fight it. Camelios being a big example of when that happens. And that stuff bothered me. When it comes to the spin-off stuff, between me not believing anything anyone fucking says about it, and also believing every single word of it because I know they're ridiculous, and how long it's going to be until that happens, if you say something that could be a spoiler, I'm going to forget it before we get around to it. Actually, right now, I don't even remember what you said. I can now only think of Evangelion Brachydios. Like, without looking over at chat, I don't even remember what you said you were spoiling. I'm not even joking. My memory is that fucking atrocious. The Red Lunostra? Oh no, the White Fatalis disintegrating thing. Sorry, there we go. There we go. That's what my memory is. a few seconds after it, and it took me a bit to remember what it was. So by the time we actually get around to it, it's gonna be a fucking... I'm not gonna remember it at all. So for the side stuff, it's nowhere near as big of a deal because my memory doesn't allow me to remember that shit. Yeah, it was the stuff of just like, yo, you're about to fight Chameleos. Before you fight it, let me tell you that it both turns invisible and steals your items. Like literally as I'm in the hub, prepping for the hunt. That's just like a, why would you do that? Like, oh, you're about to fight Viserials. Here's like, there's an add-on to the later on, by the way. Like as I'm about to fight just the Viserials, and it's just like, why? Like that stuff bothers me and stuff like that. But when it comes to the side stuff, spin-off spoilers are okay. It's more so, I would say don't go ham, just saying them like full on. But if it flows into the conversation, feel free to say it. Like if it's responding to something we're talking about or anything like that, feel free, because I'm not gonna remember it. But just don't go ham, just like telling me everything about it. Just like, if it naturally flows into the conversation, sure. I'd rather the conversation go well right now and I'm not affected by the spoiler because I'll forget it, than for people to not want to talk about the ridiculous shit and just say nothing when they want to. Titan Devil Joe Bikini Rajang, say again. Whether this is real or not, I don't know.
Mine.
It's impossible for me to know, sorry. Fatalis just gets the I win card. It's what a Fatalis should be. Fatalis is as lore as that. That being said, I do like the Hander's explanation of why are you able to kill, like Fatalis slayed an entire kingdom is like, it melds you to its flesh. When it kills you and becomes more powerful, it can regenerate from small scales. How the fuck do you fight something like that? And the handler actually gives a really good explanation for it. Partner, that thing is living, which means I know that you're able to kill it. Like, it's actually a good explanation of just like, well, it's alive. If it's alive, it means it can die. If it can die, you're good enough that you can kill it. Like, it's actually, it's a very simple explanation and it feels like a cop-out, but it does make a lot of sense. And I'm not going to say something that big. When I say literally, I say when I literally mention something about the God of War monsters. I mean, I know about the God of War monsters, so. Like, I know about the God of War monsters. Kind of thing.
Be careful! Say goodbye!
But yeah, like if it flows, yeah, if it flows in the conversation. That's the thing, I'm trying to find the middle ground of, like, how do I let people know that, like, heavy spoilers or spoiling stuff that is, like, directly relevant to, like, what I'm doing right now isn't okay without, like, going off the way that I have in the past before. Which, I'll say, there are times, like, I think I was justified most of the times I, like, yelled at people in the past about spoilers and stuff like that because they were egregious examples, but it's not fun for other people to watch you yell like that. So it's just like, what's the middle ground of making it clear, don't spoil stuff that is, like, directly about to happen without, like, making the experience of me saying that visible to other people. Or, like, making people so afraid that they might say something that is a spoiler that they don't have a conversation to talk in chat, which is, like, the whole point of us having a chat and having a stream and stuff like that. It's that middle ground. And I think we're at a really good, by the way, I think we're at a really good middle ground right now. Like, I haven't had to yell at people for spoilers for fucking ages and stuff like that. Like, I haven't had anyone do that for a long time. So I think, like, how ham I went with it made the point apparent to the people who weren't quite sure or anything like that, and the people who would never learn have left. So, which has kind of been my philosophy of, like, approaching YouTube as a whole, which I'm now on Twitch, so it's a bit different because I'm talking, like, even more directly to people because I'm, like, literally responding to them. So I do have to, like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings or make people feel bad about themselves, like, in a Twitch stream, unless they, like, do something that is awful, like racist, homophobic, sexist, bigoted, ableist, etc., etc., etc. Like, if they do something like that, then yeah, I would make them feel like shit. So I don't do that. But like with YouTube stuff, I had a lot of times, like early YouTube, especially with the Hard era, where people in comments and stuff were shitty. They were shitty and annoying and frustrating. And like the way they would talk was just very disrespectful or very rude, like only insulting and everything like that. And it was just like very bad natured, a lot of the comments and stuff like that. And so I got to the point in videos where I said, fuck it, I'm going to make a point of, I'm going to yell at these people. I'm going to yell at these people and tell them stop being assholes, and if you're not going to stop being an asshole, then fuck off, I don't want you around. And the end result of that was like after like 5 or 6 videos of me deliberately doing that, guess what happens? The people who understood the people who understood I wasn't talking about them and yelling at them stayed because they knew who I was yelling at, and the people who were assholes all fucked up and left because they were just like, well, if you're going to talk to us like that, I don't want to watch your stuff anymore. When like my whole point was, you're being an asshole, you're making this experience worse for me and everyone else. Stop it or leave. And their response was, well, you're an asshole, so I don't want to be here. And I'm just like, you know, this actually kind of all works out well. And I've had that situation so many times where people will say that my responses get a bit too over the top or like overblown of just like I'm being too aggressive or too mean to people and stuff like that. And you can make that argument in certain cases. There's also been a lot of cases where the fact that I go, this is not fucking acceptable, and I yell at people, the problem goes away. My Discord's another example of that. We had a recent time in my Discord where people were assholes constantly, yelling about things that didn't need to be yelled about, saying awful things and like supporting horrible ideas and everything like that, like being shit people, like, and stuff like that. And it got to the point where I was yelling more and more and more about it. Just being like, this is unfucking acceptable. Knock it the fuck off. You're being assholes. And you know what happens? The assholes left. And then everyone who's left in the Discord is chilling. So I don't know, I feel like I've had a pretty good luck where if I yell at people, if they're aware that like I'm just annoyed at something but I'm not actually like pissed off at them, they understand that and then like it calms down. But if that person is an asshole and they weren't going to like change, they're pissed off enough at me for daring to talk to them like that they do. So that's kind of how I approach the spoiler stuff, is that I yelled at people a lot and I'm just like, knock it off. And the people who just like OEO6, like the first Monster Hunter stream was spoilers everywhere, and I don't hold that against anyone because at that point I did not make anything clear. It was literally my first like stream, so I didn't get anything like that. But I made a point in other streams of just like, yo, how much we talk about spoilers there? Kinda not cool. We should probably tone it down. People toned it down. People were just like, yeah, no, fair enough, we'll tone it down a bit. Other people didn't, and they kept spoiling stuff. And then I would yell at them more, and then they would fuck off because how dare you talk to me like that. So, but yeah, like I don't want to make people feel bad unless you're being an asshole and you're not going to stop being an asshole. In that case, I'm willing to make you feel bad because it's the thing that will get you to leave. But right now, like, there's no one in my Discord and no one in my chat who I'm just like, I wish this person would leave. Like, when I started streaming and for a bit on my Discord, yeah, there was people who I wish would leave. And it's just, in certain cases, it's better if I make them leave of their own will, because if I kick them out, other people who are siding with them might go, well, it's unfair that you kick them out. And at this point, everyone in my stream and Discord who I thought that of has left. And defended those people, all left. So it worked out well. So, no, I've had a very good time with streaming lately, so... Like, if you're still in the stream right now and everything like that, you're not one of the people I'm annoyed at. You're not one of the people I've ever been annoyed at. So, there's that. But the person who is consistently in my streams the most right now, who was like one of the more spoiler-heavy people, was Valen. And Valen still comes around every now and then. Valen's still in the Discord. But like for Valen, it's just making honest mistakes. Like Valen never meant it or anything like that, and understood that I was getting frustrated at a collective of people more than specifically just Valen. And Valen still is around that. And I've probably gone off at Valen a bit too much, but you know, Valen gets it. Valen gets it, and it's just like, okay, we'll stop doing that. And then it's chill now. So there's that. Hellfire Fatalis? I'll take that. So that's my name in it. I can't tell if that's just a nickname, made up or a nickname for White Fatalis. Well, that's kind of the cool thing, is that you can just say whatever the fuck, and I'm not going to tell what you want. Yellow Gypsaros, Line Ludroth. Well, that makes me uncomfortable. The phrase Ludroth makes me uncomfortable. What is it with Ludroth, by the way? What the fuck is it with Royal Ludroth that makes me some of the most uncomfortable when we talk about monsters? Some of the, like, the Church of Ludroth is just like a horrible blight on my streams, and just creates nothing but misery and torment. For me, it creates misery and torment for me, which is funny as shit for people to watch. You know, it's just one of the burdens that I have to live with for the benefit of others. Things like that are why I hate humans. Alright, Alatran, so you know, people. I can understand that there's enough people in the world who are bigoted, awful people that you don't want to be around any of them. There's just, you know, some who are alright. That being said, I work retail in an extremely white, entitled part of a very racist country. I'm very much on board with it. No, I'd say it's more people are shitty than aren't. Or at the very least, when it comes to like off to kind of doing okay white people, there's more of them who are assholes than aren't. At the very least, in that regard, I would say that, because, oh boy, it is hard to work where I work and not just come away with the impression that, damn, it really is like 80 to 90% of white people are like deliberately, overtly, extremely racist, huh? Damn. Like, growing up as a white person in a predominantly white country when, you know, colonialism, imperialism, and white supremacy are, like, some of the most defining features of how the world currently functions, you're going to carry some of those tendencies in some capacity because it takes a really long time to unlearn it, and you're never going to unlearn it all because there's always a new level of bullshit that's there and everything like that, and, like, you're always going to be the person who benefits from it, so it's, like, you'll all, like, even if you're not actively doing it, you still benefit from it and everything like that. But it's just like,
Something's coming!
But then it's still like 80 to 90% of the people who are my customers, fuck yeah, are just like no, I'm gonna lean into it and be the most racist piece of shit that I can be. And I'm just like, why? Why? Why are you just choosing to be a horrible fucking person? And it's like, I'm not exaggerating when I say it's 80 to 90% of people. It's like, God, fucking, God. Royal Ludroth's roar sounds like an eagle. Hey, it's also like me. My last name means eagle. My last name is an anglicized version of an Arabic word that means eagle. In case that wasn't clear. Rainbow Rathalos, gay icon. Oh, I love the sound of that. I want to see that. I want to see that so much. That would be fucking awesome. Just like it spreads out its wings and it's just this fucking flag as its wings. That's what I want to see. And that's roar sounds like a trumpet. Can we get an Anjanath that instead of the nose bone that pops out at the top, it's a trumpet? And is that the thing that's on the box of the male cat? And now that I think about it, the male cat in GU as well. Okay, that's clearly a monster or something. Maybe not specifically what I was saying. But I'm thinking about it. There's that... I'm going to male cat right now, because I'm now thinking about it. And what I just described sounds like what that looks like. Not a trumpet, but it's like a horn. Like an open horn. I'm looking at that male cat right now. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? This thing is always used for... This thing! Yeah, no, that's... That's a thing. It's a fucking thing. That's the same thing that's on the cat's head in GU. That's a fucking thing. Is that a Rathalos? No, sorry, Anjanath that has a trumpet instead of a nose bone? Because it's like it's a beak. Like it's a beak. I get it. But it's just very horn-shaped. cough, maybe. I'm onto something here, aren't I? I'm onto something here. Because I'm now just thinking about it, and it's just like, it's the two cats who do online stuff, or communication stuff, or alerts and stuff like that. Like, this one's all your online, telling you about all things that happen. The other one is just like the courier, letting you know when things happen. It's also the sonic bomb for the fucking, alchemy style, actually. The sonic bomb that pops out is a fucking rubber ducky that has that as a head. I'm onto something here. I'm onto something. I'm onto something. He's only in 3rd gen. Fuck! Well, then in that case, I've actually seen its name. Because I know, because I don't remember nobody telling what it does. Yeah, no, I'm onto something here. I'm onto something here. I'm onto something. I don't want to know yet, but I'm onto something. Everything to do with making a lot of noise in the hub or a sonic bomb is that thing.
What would you like
There's
to
some
do?
shit going on.
See